What's up, guys? BD Scout in the house. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, guys. Push this video out to the whole galaxy. Today, we're going to be talking about how 5 ways Ricochet, how WWE ruined Ricochet. Ricochet. Oh, Ricochet. Oh, the memories of Ricochet. Boom, 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 boom. No, fucking loser. That's what he is. He's a loser. We're going to talk about 5 ways. So let's get into that right now. Number 5. His entrance. Last year, we got this shitty-ass entrance. Not really shitty. They added some new details. Vince McMahon added some new sound effects. And it's not even the original entrance. He doesn't do the full entrance anymore because WWE's lazy. WWE doesn't give a fuck. And WWE, in the very beginning, right before his music starts, we hear boom, 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 like Ricochet sounds because his name is Ricochet. Boom, 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 so smart, WWE. Oh my god, you're so fucking smart. No, WWE, you're trash. You're garbage. It makes it sound cheap. It makes it sound like a cartoon. And WWE does this to everybody, but we're just going to talk about Ricochet. And I know that's a nitpick, but that kind of just ruins the entrance already. So, right off the bat, his fucking entrance is ruined. Way to go, WWE. Way to ruin the entrance once again. Number 4. So number 4, he had a shitty United States Championship run. He held that bitch for 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, above 2 weeks. He defeated Samoa Joe at Stomping Grounds, and then he loses it to AJ Styles 21 days later. He doesn't do nothing with the title, and I'm pretty sure all he did was face AJ Styles for them 3 weeks anyway, them 2 weeks. So he had a shitty title run, and he never won it back, and that's the only championship. And by the way, that's the only championship he won besides the NXT North American Championship. But he had a shitty United States Championship run, so that's number 4. That's why. They didn't do nothing with him. They didn't do an open challenge. Instead of elevating him, no, we're just going to give him the title and then he loses it to AJ Styles. Even though AJ Styles didn't need to have the title at that moment, but they did it anyway because that's WWE. Let's get into number 3. Number 3. Brock Lesnar destroyed him, and he got buried by Brock Lesnar, and they basically didn't do nothing with him. He basically lost to Brock Lesnar at Saudi Arabia. I believe the show was Super Showdown. It was the same show. That Bray Wyatt got buried also. And I think this is the one of the times where I have to agree that Brock Lesnar, not necessarily him, but whatever. Ever since that match, that's when he officially, it was the stepping stone of getting buried, basically. Because at that point, we're going to go into part number 2, how WWE ruined him. But this is the stepping stone. This is where it starts to get really bad. So Ricochet loses to Brock Lesnar. This match was really bad. Ricochet doesn't get any offense, and basically they just did it, and basically Brock Lesnar just got a paycheck. You can tell he didn't even give a fuck. WWE didn't give a fuck. Ricochet looked like, whatever, and yeah, they made Ricochet look like a bitch, a loser, typical WWE fashion. I think that was and then after that you can't take him seriously, but, let's get to number 2. Number 2. He lost to a 24/7 champion, Riddick Moss. What the fuck was that? That was terrible. And by the way, this was like the night after the pay-per-view. This was the show. This is Monday Night Raw, so this is whatever, the show after Saudi Arabia, whatever, Super Showdown. Yeah, he lost to Riddick Moss. In about 5 minutes, he lost. He didn't even win a 24/7 champion. Talk about being a fucking loser. He lost to a 24/7 champion. Not even a mid-card, a bottom of the, bottom. The most shittiest, bottom. Bottom card. He lost to him. He lost to a 24/7 champion. after losing to Brock Lesnar in 2 minutes and getting destroyed and getting raped. That is fucking god-awful. And you know, at that moment, that's when Ricochet was ruined. That's when we realized Ricochet is done, man. Ricochet is done. And then, you know, it's bad. It's terrible. Number one, they don't do nothing with him. All he does, number one is basically they don't do nothing with him, and when they do something with him, he loses. Ricochet is a loser. All he does is loses, and you can't take somebody seriously if all they do is lose. Is that true? Am I wrong? No, I'm not wrong, because that makes sense. That makes sense. WWE has officially ruined Ricochet. He lost to Slapjack Monday Night Raw, this recent Monday Night Raw. It's done. It is over for Ricochet. Ricochet should go back to AEW. Well, not to go back, go to AEW. Do something else and just forget the WWE dream. But anyway, guys, I'm BD Skeleton. Make sure to subscribe. Like this video, push this video out to the whole galaxy. And I'll be back with your Friday Night SmackDown review. See you guys next time.